This video is designed to overview changing your gear case lubricant in your new Mercury 4-stroke outboard. We recommend you review the steps outlined in your owner's manual supplied with the engine as you watch this video when performing the service.
Here are the supplies needed to make the change. To drain the gear case lubricant, place the outboard in a vertical operating position. Before installing or removing a propeller, place the drive unit in neutral and engage the lanyard stop switch to prevent the engine from starting. Straighten the bent tabs on the propeller nut retainer. Place a block of wood between the gear case and propeller to hold the propeller and remove the propeller nuts. Retain the locking tab washer for reuse. Remove the block of wood and pull the propeller off the propeller shaft. Lastly, remove the forward thrust washer. With a drain pan below the outboard, first remove the fill and drain plug located below the propeller shaft. Next, remove the vent plug located on the starboard side of the gear case. When adding or changing gear case lubricant, visually check for the presence of water in the lubricant. If water is present, it may have settled to the bottom and will drain out prior to the lubricant, or it may be mixed with the lubricant, giving it a milky colored appearance. If water is noticed, have the gear case checked by your dealer. Water in the lubricant may result in premature bearing failure, or in freezing temperatures will turn to ice and damage the gear case. Examine the drain gear case lubricant for metal particles. A small amount of metal particles indicates normal gear wear. An excessive amount of metal filings or larger particles may indicate abnormal gear wear and should be checked by an authorized Mercury dealer. The recommended gear lube used on the new 150 4-stroke outboard is Mercury or Quicksilver High Performance Gear Lubricant. To add lubricant, use a gear lube pump and screw the pump into the fill and drain port below the propeller shaft. Continue to pump the gear lubricant until gear lube discharges from the vent hole on the starboard side of the gear case. Install the vent plug and sealing washer and tighten securely. Clean up any gear lube that was discharged on the side of the gear case. Make sure the sealing washer is in place and remove the gear lube pump and quickly install the fill and drain plug. Tighten securely and clean off any excess gear lube that was discharged. Reinstall the prop by first installing the forward thrust washer. Lubricate the propeller shaft splines to prevent corrosion. Install the prop and rear drive sleeve adapter using care to align the splines on both the propeller shaft and the drive sleeve. Install the tab washer and prop nut hand tight. Insert the block of wood as described earlier. Tighten the prop nut with a torque wrench to the required specifications in your owner's manual. Finally, bend the locking tab washer and the process is complete.